Christmas, George! Merry Christmas, movie house! Merry Christmas, Emporium! Merry Christmas, you...
Mom, something wrong?
No, it's a sad movie.
Christmas is a time of togetherness, of joy, peace, harmony, and family. As I've grown older, I've become distanced from the more traditional aspects of the season, but its core values still resonate with me quite deeply. If these are the true themes of Christmas, then why are the very best Christmas movies all so dark and so grim? This unsettling but familiar mood of pensive self-reflection and trying to deal with our innate darkness and fragile mortality is a mood that filters through all of the very best Christmas movies. It is a festival that takes place near the winter solstice, the longest night of the year, and it's essentially a celebration of the death of light. Even at their most uplifting, films set at Christmas can't escape the impending fear that things might not ever get light again. Whilst Dickens is arguably responsible for the current conception of Christmas with his 1843 novella, A Christmas Carol, which is about coming together, is about charity, is about goodwill toward men, it is also a story about facing your demons at the end of the year.
Evil spirit, I'm not the man I was. Believe me, I'm not the man I was. Why show me all this if I'm beyond all hope?
We all have ghosts of Christmas past. We all have ghosts of Christmas present, and we all worry about what our ghosts of Christmas future might have in store for us. This is the very essence of a New Year's resolution. Christmas is a time to reassess what is truly important to us. There is a long history of Christmas ghost stories at the cinema.
Christmas is more about warding off evil spirits than Halloween.
With Dead of Night, Silent Night, Deadly Night, The Curse of the Cat People, Gremlins, Black Christmas, Krampus. Rare Exports is the coming-of-age tale of Pietri, who has to face adversity on a grand scale for a small-town boy living in the cold and lonely mountains of Finland. With his mother dead, Pietri wants more than anything to make his father proud. The cinematography truly captures the isolation that Pietri must feel, not only because of where he lives, but because of his circumstances. This isn't a Christmas gore fest, this is a smart and well-crafted piece of cinema about a boy becoming a man and leaving the magic of Christmas behind to finally deal with truth. There are many films that aren't Christmas movies per se, but that are set at least partly during the Christmas season. Fanny and Alexander, Crash, and Eyes Wide Shut all deal with themes that are commonplace in Christmas films. Their primary concern is with death and mortality, of unsure futures, of uncertainty, of longing. Eyes Wide Shut opens at a Christmas party and ends in a toy store. All the twinkling holiday decor is merely a reminder of what lies just beneath the surface, the roiling sexuality beneath all the well-mannered behaviour of party guests, the pagan saturnalia beneath the Christian winter holiday, and the animal passions beneath the thin veneer of civilization.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
There is a wonderfully melancholic scene in Meet Me in St. Louis where Judy Garland sings the poignant Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas to her younger sister, Tootsie, as they look out onto a sea of snowmen that Tootsie had made. After listening to her sister try to soothe her anxieties about moving to the big city, she storms down the stairs and out into the cold. She smashes the heads off of the snowmen. Sobbing and whimpering, she swings the bat into them, ripping them apart. Emotions are heightened. There's something about Christmas that brings out the truth. The first 45 minutes of Fanny and Alexander gives the feel and aesthetic of a high-spirited Christmas film, though the tension still lingers beneath the surface. The lovingly well-dressed Christmas table, the decadent feast and bountiful presents, a mask of perfection. Each shot is full of the symbolism of the closeness, beauty, and harshness of family. The message that sometimes it's important to romanticise these oft moments of closeness is a message woven into society's relationship with the holiday. This mood filters through even to films with a younger audience. Take the Raymond Briggs adaptation of The Snowman, which is both uplifting and frightfully depressing. There's something about the animation that makes the film very cathartic, purifying and freeing despite the darkness. The seminal scene where our young protagonist grabs hold of the snowman's hand and flies off into the night is so hopeful and comforting, but we know that eventually it's all going to be over. This is perhaps why Christmas is so precious to so many people, because it doesn't last. The new year comes and sweeps us back up into our routines. Childhood too must die, and Christmas will never quite be the same as when we held onto a snowman's hand and walked through the air.
We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moonlit sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly.
It's a Wonderful Life is arguably the quintessential Christmas film. It demonstrates the never-ending cost of being good and charitable.
I owe everything to George Bailey. Help him, dear Father.
Joseph, Jesus, and Mary, help my friend, Mr. Bailey.
Help my son George tonight.
He never thinks about himself, God. That's why he's in trouble.
It's a story of altruism at a time of death and horror, at a time of year that is so bleak that we need to find comfort and joy in every silver lining. There will always be Mr. Potters, and there will always be George Baileys.
Yay! Hello, Bedford Falls!
The Potters will always take advantage of the goodness of the Baileys, but the Baileys will always continue to do good deeds because they must. This is true tragedy. There is a song that plays as Kevin McAllister looks through his neighbour's windows as he is left home alone at Christmas. For this encapsulates all of the feelings that row somewhere deep within me around this season. The feeling of a safe, happy and comfortable Christmas, full of magic and joy, are forever lodged somewhere in my memory. Somewhere just out of reach. Somewhere I'll never return. This is another theme that echoes through many of the very best Christmas films. Time is fleeting. We all grow old and leave the innocence of Christmas behind us, even if we don't readily admit it or accept it. Although the new year is only a week away, Christmas feels like the true denouement of everything that has come before and everything that will come after. This is a holiday of reflection and mourning. In the words of Michael Koresky, who inspired this essay, it is a holiday based on an epiphany.